Over the past several years, I've had the incredible opportunity to sit down and interview more than 30 billionaires, celebrities, and some of the richest entrepreneurs on the planet. I've learned so much from these conversations, and today, I want to share 15 of the most powerful lessons that have completely changed how I think about business, wealth, and life itself. These aren't just theories. They're actionable strategies from people who have achieved the highest levels of success. Let's start with a story from Will Smith. He told me that Denzel Washington once gave him some life-changing advice. Denzel said, "Will, at the highest levels of any craft, you can't be all over the place. You need to focus. Pick a lane and dominate it." Will took that to heart. He realized he couldn't be the best actor, the best rapper, and the best producer all at the same time. He had to choose. This brings us to lesson number 1. Find your one thing. Success isn't about doing everything. It's about being exceptional at one thing. Stop trying to be a jack of all trades and become a master of one. Next up, lesson 2 comes from Robert Hudjevec, one of the sharks from Shark Tank. Robert's journey is amazing. He came to North America with nothing and built a massive cybersecurity empire. I asked him, "What's the secret?" He said, "You have to build a brand." He emphasized that a brand is more than a logo. It's what people feel when they think of you or your company. It's trust. It's reputation. Building a strong brand is what separates the temporary players from the long-term winners. It's your most valuable asset. Lesson 3 is a game changer for anyone looking to build real wealth. It's from Ashley Fox, a former Wall Street analyst who now teaches financial literacy. She made it incredibly simple. She said, "Don't just save your money. You have to invest it." Saving money is important, but with inflation, your savings actually lose value over time. Investing is how you make your money work for you, growing your wealth even while you sleep. You don't need a lot of money to start. The key is to just start. Now for lesson 4, from the co-founder of LinkedIn, Reid Hoffman. Reid is a master strategist, and his advice was about thinking long-term. He said, "Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. This is so true. We often get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. But true success, the kind that builds empires, is a marathon, not a sprint. Have a long-term vision and be patient. Consistent effort over a decade will produce results you can't even imagine right now." Lesson 5 is about being everywhere. This comes from Mohammed bin Hadi, a real estate billionaire from Dubai. His strategy is omnipresence. He believes that your brand needs to be seen everywhere your potential customers are. Whether it's on billboards, social media, or in magazines, you need to be top of mind. He said, "If they don't see you, they don't know you. And if they don't know you, they can't do business with you." So, don't be shy. Get your message out there, consistently, and across multiple platforms. Lesson 6 comes from the legendary R&B artist and entrepreneur, Akon. Akon taught me the power of ownership. He talked about how in the music industry, many artists don't own their master recordings. He stressed the importance of owning your intellectual property, owning your business, and owning your assets. Ownership is the key to control and long-term financial freedom. Don't just work for a paycheck. Work to build assets that you own. Next, lesson 7, from my conversation with comedian and host Steve Harvey. Steve's journey is one of incredible faith and resilience. He said, "Your gift is the thing you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort." He believes everyone has a unique gift, and your path to success is to identify that gift and build your life around it. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Lean into your natural talents, because that's where you'll find your greater success and fulfillment. Lesson 8 is about the people you surround yourself with. This came from my interview with Tillman Fertitta, the billionaire owner of the Houston Rockets and Landry's restaurants. He said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you want to be successful, you need to be around successful, ambitious, and positive people. Your network truly is your net worth. Evaluate your circle. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Lesson 9 is from Grant Cardone, and it's all about thinking bigger. Grant always says, "Whatever your goal is, multiply it by 10. His point is that we often set our sights too low. By setting a goal that's 10 times bigger, you force yourself to think differently and take massive action. Even if you only get halfway there, you'll still have achieved 5 times more than your original goal. So, stop playing small. Think bigger. 10x your goals. Lesson 10 comes from Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She shared a story about how her father used to ask her and her brother every week, "What did you fail at this week?" If they didn't have an answer, he'd be disappointed. This taught her that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Lesson 10 is to embrace failure. It's proof that you're pushing your limits and trying new things. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying. Lesson 11 is about health. Many of the billionaires I spoke with, despite their insane schedules, prioritize their health above all else. They understand that health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, you have nothing. This means regular exercise, a balanced diet, and enough sleep. Your body is your most important vehicle for success. Take care of it. Lesson 12 is a simple but profound one from Warren Buffett. Never lose money. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean you'll never have a losing investment. What he means is to be disciplined and educated in your financial decisions. Don't gamble. Understand the fundamentals of what you're investing in. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. This principle encourages a mindset of caution, research, and long-term value over short-term speculation. Lesson 13 is about the power of saying no. This is a recurring theme with many highly successful people. They are masters of focus, and that means saying no to almost everything that doesn't align with their primary goals. It's easy to get distracted by shiny new opportunities, but every yes to one thing is a no to something else. Be ruthless with your time and energy. Say no to distractions so you can say yes to your most important priorities. Lesson 14 is about continuous learning. Every single person I interviewed is a voracious reader and a lifelong learner. They understand that the world is constantly changing, and to stay on top, you have to keep growing your knowledge. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, or taking courses, they are always learning. Your learning journey doesn't end when you leave school. That's when it truly begins. Finally, Lesson 15 is the most important of all. Take action. You can have the best ideas, the best advice, and the best plan in the world, but none of it matters if you don't do anything with it. All these billionaires and entrepreneurs are people of action. They don't just talk, they do. They experiment, they build, they try, they fail, and they try again. The biggest gap between where you are and where you want to be is the action you're not taking. These 15 lessons have been transformative for me, and I hope they'll be for you too. Success leaves clues, and these are some of the biggest ones I found. And that brings me to something really important. These lessons are all about building a better future, not just for ourselves, but for the generations that come after us. That's why we created Generational Wealth Day. It's a movement dedicated to empowering you with the knowledge and tools to build lasting wealth. If you want to dive deeper into these concepts and get a clear roadmap for your own journey, I want to invite you to join us. Click the link in the description to learn more about Generational Wealth Day and take the first step towards changing your family's financial future forever. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear these lessons. I'll see you in the next one.